What if I were to tell you that therapy doesn't work? It did not work for me, and I know so many people who were failed by therapy. This is Hamza Khan. I'm a health and life coach. Now, I don't want to discourage anyone from using therapy. I think it can be really helpful in certain situations. It also depends a lot on the therapist. But in my experience, 4 years ago in 2017, when I went through my darkest period, I sought therapy. I went to a couple of therapists. It did not work. I just felt I was wasting time, I was wasting money, but I did not get the solution that I needed to move on. So, but I think there's something that I want to share, which has worked for me, which has worked for so many people. It never fails, it always works, and that is self love. It wasn't until I learned self love, it wasn't until I started practicing self love that my life started to shift. And by shift, I don't mean like small changes, total transformation mentally, physically, emotionally. This is self transformation. My work transformed. I started attracting more money. My relationships transformed. I started attracting new healthy relationships, new people in my life, and dissolved old negative relationships. All down to one practice, one concept, which is self love. Now, what do I mean by self love? What exactly did I do to make these much needed changes in myself and the world around me? So, self love is something which is broad, which has many meanings. It is a process, it is a concept. But by self love here, simply mean I started by developing a good self-care routine, a good health routine. Developed a good fitness routine. I started going to gym regularly. I started training. I started eating properly. I started to prioritize my sleep, because sleep is ultimately the most powerful tool that we have, which we can use to improve our energy, to completely change how we feel and how we perform and our productivity. And then I developed a good meditation routine where I would do 1 to 2 meditations every day. And then I went on some travel. I did a lot of traveling in those 3 to 4 years. That really opened up the world to me. And I learned so many new things. I met so many new people. I started prioritizing myself. I started doing things that made me happy. And I developed a routine which made me happy, which made me content, and which boosted my energy. So, self love is the ultimate medicine. That's what I say. It is the foundation for creating a wonderful life. It is the foundation for manifesting health, for manifesting wealth, for manifesting your ideal dream relationship. It always starts with loving yourself. And by loving yourself, it means prioritizing yourself, doing things that bring you joy, developing a good health and fitness routine. Now, if you're looking for ways to develop a good fitness routine, or if you need help with developing a good self love routine, you can always email me and I will be happy to share some of the practices and techniques that I did to build a good self love routine that really worked, that changed my life, and has changed lives of so many of my clients. Lots of love, Hamza Khan.